What is up, everybody? Today we are in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and today we are going to be at a very special location from one of my all-time favorite movies, The Outsiders. And hopefully, if the rain lets up here, we can go check out some other filming locations. So stick around with me and we'll get there. We are now at Circle Cinema Theater in one of the opening scenes of the film The Outsiders. You could see this the background of this theater in this film. Do believe also an unused scene where it was just Pony Boy Curtis leaving the theater by himself before he got jumped by some socias. As you can see, the windows still look the same as they did in the film. The ones on the side of the doors. Pony Boy would have been coming out these doors right here. And he'd have been walking along the sidewalk here. For all you Outsiders fans, I think you would be able to appreciate this. Stay Gold. In tribute of the movie The Outsiders, which was filmed here in T-Town, Tulsa, Oklahoma. And this is Circle Cinema Theater. We are now at the Admiral Drive-In Theater. So this is where the famous outdoor theater scene was filmed. Let's see what we can find. Where we're at right now is we're after the movie 2-Bit, Pony Boy, Johnny. We're walking with Cherry and her friend, escorting them home, and they were talking about life. Up against this fence right here. And this is also the scene where the socias show up. They almost go at it. 2-Bit wants to go at it, but the girls decide they want to go with Bob and his friends to keep the peace. So, but as you can see the screen in the background, this is exactly the same vicinity where they were walking. This is the spot. And this is the house right here. Let's go check it out. watch TV, mind your business.
Absolutely.
All right, guys.
Thank you.
This has been the tour of the infamous Outsiders Museum. So hope you all have enjoyed it. If you are ever in Tulsa, I encourage you to come by here and check it out. They have a Facebook page. Follow them on Facebook. Check out their websites. They do have certain times of the week they're open and closed. So check it out, guys. It's part of movie history. And if you haven't watched the movie, I recommend you watch the movie and read the book by S.E. Hinton. Somebody wants to be on YouTube too. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Squirty, squirty.
Yeah, we'll get a picture.
Step off it right quick.
What do you guys think, man?
Really cool. Really cool. Thank you for everything.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. We'll check out something else right quick here. So this, what I'm about to show you right here,
You guys getting rain like we are, but you know, we had the last few days, it seemed like.
is the scene where Patrick Swayze did the handstand on top of the fence. Right here.
More welcome to sit down if you want.
Patrick Swayze touched this right here. Oh, is that poison ivy? I better stay away from it. But here we have it, guys. This is the Outsiders Museum. Really cool. I recommend everyone come out here, check it out. We are now out at the lot. It's an empty lot where the infamous Rumble scene was filmed. It's private property, so we're not going to go up on it. We do not cross onto private property without permission. So this is also the scene where Johnny was sleeping when Ponyboy woke him up to run away. This was actually filmed out here in this lot. Once again, part of movie history from the Outsiders. We are now at Crutchfield Park. This is the scene in the film where the boys are jumped by the Socs. Johnny ends up stabbing one to defend Ponyboy, who they are drowning. We're gonna go see some key areas that you'll be able to identify if you ever watch the film in this particular scene. So this little spot we're walking up on right now is where the infamous fountain was placed for filming. As you can see, it's no longer here. Some of the pieces to that fountain were actually located at the Outsiders house that we were just visiting. Okay, where we're at right now in the movie, Ponyboy and Johnny was playing on some monkey bars when the Socs pulled up in their Mustang. The monkey bars would have been right here in this scene. There's now a tree that's growing right there, as you can see. This tree right here from this film, from this particular scene, is actually the same exact tree right here. So the car would have drove in right through here. Prior to the boys being on the monkey bars, they would have entered the park from this area right here in the film. And the Socs would be following them, coming down this row of houses right here. Then they would have spit at each other, called each other names, took off running, and the fight would have been on. They would have went over here to the fountain. The boys would have got jumped. They'd have knocked them down to the ground, kicked Johnny around a little bit, and then went and tried to drown Ponyboy. Johnny pulls out the knife, turns Bob into a shish kebab, no pun intended, and the rest, as you know, plays out the way it plays out. But this is the scene of the park where Johnny killed the Soch. And they went on the run. And then you know everything else if you've ever watched the movie. So, okay, we are now at the spot where towards the end of the movie, Valley met his unfortunate demise after he robbed that store. He was shot and killed by the police officers. Who were chasing him. If you recall in the film, he rolled down this hill right here. The boys would have been coming down this way to try to save him, yelling at the cops, "Stop! He's just a kid! Stop! He's just a kid!" They would have ran up to him. The houses are just a different color now, but pretty much all the same houses here. But right here at this intersection, it's where Dallas Winston took his last breath. We are now at the Boston Avenue United Methodist Church here in Tulsa. And the church we're looking at right here is the same one seen in the backdrop at the bus stop scene where 2-Bit and Pony Boy were waiting to get on a bus. This is the same one that was used in the bus stop scene from the movie The Outsiders. Well, folks, that concludes our Outsiders episode for today. Thank you for coming along with me on this journey, for hanging out with me and just exploring cool sites. It's been real fun. We're going to do this again sometime, so thank you for hanging around with Jameson. I'll see you soon. Thank you for watching. If you would like to see more videos, hit that subscribe button and follow us on Facebook.